Imagine this for a second. You walk into a room. You say very little. You don't try to impress anyone. And yet one person keeps looking back at you, wondering why you feel so hard to ignore. Not because you chased, but because you didn't. That quiet pull, that's what today is about. Machiavelli was never writing dating advice. He was writing about power, human nature, and desire. And when you strip away the old language, what's left is something modern men still miss. Attraction doesn't come from doing more. It comes from controlling yourself when others can't. Let me tell you a short story. A friend of mine was always the nice guy. Fast replies, long explanations, constant reassurance. He thought effort was love, but every relationship ended the same way. She lost interest. One day he stopped trying to win. He focused on his own life, and suddenly women who once ignored him started asking where he'd been. Nothing about his face changed. His mindset did. Machiavelli understood this first rule very well. People value what they can't control. The moment you make yourself predictable, you lose power. When a woman knows she can get your attention anytime she wants, it stops feeling special. Mystery isn't playing games. It's having a life that doesn't revolve around approval. You don't explain everything. You don't react to everything. You let silence do some of the work. Think about modern life. Texting all day. Read receipts. Instant replies. When you reply instantly every time you send one message, I have nothing more important than this. But when you respond calmly, when you take your time, it signals confidence, not arrogance, control. The second rule is even harder for most men. Never chase validation. Machiavelli believed people respect those who don't need them. The moment you start fishing for compliments, reassurance, or attention, attraction drops. Not because you're bad, but because neediness feels heavy. Look at how this shows up today. Asking, did I do something wrong? Too early. Over-apologizing. Explaining yourself. When no explanation was asked for, a grounded man doesn't rush to fix imagined problems. He listens. He observes. He stays calm. That calmness feels safe, and safety creates desire. Women are emotional readers. They don't just hear your words. They feel your emotional state. When you are steady, when you don't panic, it tells her, this man can handle pressure. That's attractive on a deep level. The third rule Machiavelli hinted at is control your emotions, or they will control you. This is where Stoicism and Machiavelli shake hands. If anger, jealousy, or fear run your actions, you become easy to manipulate. And what's easy to manipulate is never deeply desired. Imagine a man who gets jealous over every message, who overreacts to small things, who needs constant clarity. That emotional chaos feels exhausting. Now imagine a man who notices everything but reacts slowly. He doesn't explode. He doesn't beg. He doesn't punish with silence. He simply stays centered. That emotional discipline creates tension. Not drama, tension, the good kind. The kind that makes someone think about you when you're not around. The fourth rule is subtle but powerful. Let others invest first. Machiavelli believed people protect what they put effort into. When you do everything, the other person feels nothing to lose. When she invests time, emotion, or curiosity, attachment grows naturally. This doesn't mean being cold. It means not overgiving. You invite, you don't chase. You share, you don't dump. You let her ask questions. You let her wonder a little. In a world where attention is cheap, restraint feels expensive. Modern example, you don't send 10 messages if she hasn't replied. You don't overplan the future too soon. You let moments breathe. That space allows desire to expand. The fifth rule might surprise you. Be willing to walk away. Machiavelli knew that real power comes from having options. When someone knows you won't tolerate disrespect, your presence gains weight. Boundaries aren't threats. They're quiet standards. A man who can walk away is rare, not because he doesn't care, but because he values himself. That self-respect changes the entire dynamic. Suddenly she's not the prize. The connection is. And here's the truth most people won't tell you. This isn't about making women beg. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't need to be begged for attention, because his attention actually means something. Attraction grows in the space between moments. In the calm after the message, in the strength behind restraint. in the confidence of a man who knows his worth without shouting it. Machiavelli wasn't teaching cruelty. He was teaching awareness. Stoicism adds the heart to it. Control yourself, respect others, and never trade your peace for approval. If this message hits something deep in you, don't ignore it. Like the video so more men hear this truth. Comment what rule stood out to you the most. And subscribe if you want more calm, honest wisdom that actually works in the modern world.